what was this? First off, this episode was 87?
87, big dog.
87 big dog, the world versus the way, which is Benoit Noah and his co-host, the casual, semi-casual, since, he ain't been all the way wrong as of late. He hasn't been all the way wrong. UFC 219 with his way. But yeah, they had this UFC Paris card, and all the French people made 5-0. Every single French person won. And it was a bad for the fighting nerds. I mean, the fighting nerds, we used to say, 21-0, undefeated, they might all be champion. It was like that. Especially Caio Borralho was one of the ones where we thought he was probably the highest likelihood of being champion. At least I thought, and a lot of people thought. Other people obviously were really high on Mauricio Ruffy, but we'll go ahead and talk about Mauricio Ruffy first, and versus Benoit St, Denis, because what a fight, what a performance by BSD. Grappling changes. Fighting grappling will show you if you can really fight. That's what it comes down to. It'll show you if you can really fight, or you just like a striker, you just a boxer, or you one of these kids that grew up fighting industry and can't really fight. That's what it comes down to. Because people want to say, real fight or exciting fight nowadays is the striking portion, and part of that could be true. Part of that could be true as far as like excitement, because you get to see the blood and you get to see the guts and gore, and you get to see some silly shit and hands down here movement and Matrix looking like VP. What? At the end of the day, that's why MMA was created. That's why Vale Tudo and penetration started. Because it was these people who use their hands and feet. Fighters, okay, what about the people who take them down? What about in the street fight when 90% of the fights go to the ground? That's also fighting, is it not? And so we get this whole thing, and now you see Islam Makhachev talking about how he has no grappling. He better less talking, more training. That's how you get the belt. What'd you make of that whole matchup in Mauricio Ruffy after his loss to BSD before getting into BSD himself?
First off, I want to shout out Dustin Poirier for being able to drop that, man.
Shut down Dustin Poirier.
I want to shout out Dustin Poirier for being able to drop that dude, because that dude is obviously a killer. And let's get back to the point at hand. BSD, you could tell he had a game plan. He shot. It didn't matter if you jumped up in the air with a knee. Fuck it, I'm taking it. I'm taking you down. I'm taking you down. Ate that hoe. I'm taking you down. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I feel like, I'm not gonna say he knew he was gonna win, but I think he was very, say it like this, he was very confident he was getting the job done in his performance. Because you could tell he got it done quick. He got
second round, right?
Second round. And this is everybody hyping this dude up. Everybody, he's going to be the next Jesus. He's going to fly one day. This and that. Can somebody tell me what belt he got in jiu-jitsu? Because if he rocking with a blue belt, it's going to be... It's going to be difficult. That's all I'm saying. BSD, to me personally, bro, I think BSD is one of them people that's... He's gonna be there, but yet so far away. Like, he's gonna be good to stay in the mix, but it's still, if you mix it up a little bit, he may just fall out the cup. He may not get the job done with some of the people in that division, bro. You see what I'm saying? 55 is the most
tough division.
And these niggas strong too. And they tall. These dudes big as hell.
Right. They strong for sure.
Them little bits that being 35 and stuff like that, I'm not gonna say they too small, but they not as strong as some of these people in 55, bro. Because real life, These people in 55 walking around at damn near 200 pounds.
Well, they say 55 and 70 are like the average male, or the average, around like the average male size, which is why it's so competitive. As far as BSD, people are just sleeping on BSD, but I think that Glow Dustin Poirier fight and then the Hanato Moicano fight right after, I think that, it ruined people's perspective of him, because I remember when BSD was in a 5-fight win streak, finishes, running through people. For real. Dustin Poirier the fight. He was at the height of his height. Like, I'm talking about him. In fact, Dustin Poirier, I believe he was the underdog going into that, wasn't he not?
Yeah, he was the underdog. Because I think he came off a loss.
He was the underdog going into that. And if you go back and look at the lead up to, or look at the aftermath of it, BSD lost, and he brought through some fire, and he was just constantly pushing the pace, taking him down. Dustin was getting back up after jumping a gilly and all this other shit. But at the same time, he wouldn't take a fight with a staph infection. No way that he gassed out. Because before that, we had never seen him gas out. We saw him push the pace for 3 rounds. We saw him push the pace. So it's one thing to make it to decision and win the fight, and you went 3 rounds, and now you know you can go 3 rounds. It's another thing to fight as hard as you can every single minute of the fight through 3 rounds. 5 minutes each round, 3 rounds. Because, man, you're fighting the person. You're not fighting the time. You're not fighting the sword. You're not fighting the judges. You're fighting him. If you can't cheat, it's no show. Right? And so I feel like, dude, just being you get his background, bro, in the military, being the CIA agent who guards the president, being some Secret Service dude, not only you have that mental toughness, did he ever show he got tired, bro? Did he ever show his face all busted up, different and stuff? Did he ever show it, bro? And it takes some real mental strength. He said it before, and that he thought it was like that's where his easiest path was gonna be, to take him down. And it really wasn't that hard. Like he always did. He threw that body kick, the one that Hanato Moicano capitalized off of. Right? He threw that body kick, and then from there he just forward into the tape. That's what he can do anymore. If you take down Ruffy down, Ruffy wasn't. This is the problem with not establishing a jab and using combinations. Because when you're one of these guys who want to stay on the outside and pop shot, someone eventually, not everybody, bro, you might get a lot of highlight reels, but someone eventually is going to be right there. And they know if you get all that one punch, and then they're going forward. And they're not going to give you that space to keep backing up and boom, because eventually they're going to run into the cage. Right? That's kind of what he did. He one shot every single time he entered in on a takedown. He earshot. Whether it was a nasty elbow that Ruffy was hitting with. Ruffy obviously still showed his skill, but man, after that first round, you could tell he was fatigued. He wanted extra time after the groin shot. Or that really even thought was when her Dean stopped it. You could tell he just wanted some extra time to breathe, because he was like, this pace. Yeah, bro, I thought people were sleeping on BSE, but that's 2 in a row for him. He got a submission over Copper Public. He got a submission over Mauricio Ruffy. People forgot about his ground game, bro. Ever since he locked in that submission, that rear naked choke, I forgot who it was on, but he had a body triangle. He finished the one. Who was it? He knocked out Mr. Favola. He knocked out Thiago Moises. Ismail Bonfim, who also has good grappling.
Ismail's nice.
Choked him out with a body triangle. And if you don't know the edit, the body triangle from the same one that Islam Makhachev uses, or really everyone in the UFC uses. But if you don't know about it, it's hard to create almost and actually get a submission choke off of it, right? But BSD, he's done it. He's done it multiple times, I believe, and he just got another rear naked choke, which wasn't even from Sunday.
That's what I'm about to say. Look, this is you remember, you brought up that that he protected the president and stuff like that. He's a grimy, I'm gonna get the job done type of guy. He doesn't even need your neck. He's just gonna crank you to the point where you like, man, fuck this shit. I'm going home. You tripping. Isn't it tripping? What is he doing? Bro, he'll just put his arm right on your face. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I've had that done to me, dog. It feel like the world is coming in on you. Especially when you don't want to because usually people don't give up. But if you're not accustomed to this happening, you have to practice this. You have to this has to be.
Well, it's usually the people who haven't trained before or have had like less training where like you type it out. Never, I would never chat.
Come on, bro.
Right.
Come on, bro. I think when you a kid, bro, especially as a young man, as a little boy, you gotta get slapped on the wrist a couple times. When Dana like you, he gonna give you what you want at first. He gonna treat you like a baby. He just gonna cater to you. Okay, this dude is super cool. He gives me a lot of bread. I'm gonna give him these little bonuses, but I'm gonna give him people where he can knock out, kick them on the top of their head. I'm gonna give him people like that. But then I can't do that to you forever, bro. You're gonna have to see these dogs that be really in the top 15 that really gotta fight and have to. Not only if you're in the top 15, you have to be able to do everything. And if you're in the top 15, you can't do everything. You're damn near old, just falling out, getting your ass whooped.
I mean, that's not what happened to Bo Nickel, right? He kept winning his fights, and he had to keep moving up. There was no choice about it. He beat Paul Craig. Oh, then he has to move up.
And you saw what happened to Paul Craig.
Yeah, he ended up retiring on the night. He with the same style, bro. The same style. I was disappointed, bro, because I was like, bro, this is the same Paul Craig I've seen for the past 5 years, bro.
Now he
literally so until he hits the fence, goes on for dear life, looking to put him dead for the fucking time, just waiting for the space of the moment to do it. And Mauricio Ruffy just took advantage, knocked him out last second with a nasty.
I thought he killed him.
No, it was bad. The dude just ended up at the end of the line.
I thought he killed him, bro.
Referee didn't know which was but to stop it. You took it into the bell. It's over.
I thought he killed him. The way it came down and how loud it was on TV, I thought he.
As many times as he's been knocked out.
If he came up, started drooling and making, he started doing respect to my brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to. Bro, it looked like he did him something. Bro, he wasn't just drunk. His eyes rolled back. That was ugly, bro. I ain't like that.
I'm glad he didn't wait till it's like 5 knockouts in a row or some shit to where he don't retire. Like, I'm glad he decided to hang it up. He didn't even tell nobody beforehand that he was going to hang it up. He was going there to try and win with whatever style that got him to the dance. And but Modestus Bukauskas, I mean, he's on a streak now. What's that, like 4 or 5 for him?
Yeah.
So that's good for him. And
he got hurt.
He's looking better each time. Who, Bukauskas?
Yeah, he was hurt. He was out for a year. He had 3 or 5 surgeries on that knee. Somebody popped his knee out, did one of them John Jones kicks.
He did it to him.
Yeah. Oh, he was that guy.
Yeah.
He was that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. But now he's looking at the top of his game, bro.
Yeah.
And after being a name like Paul Craig, I don't think Paul Craig was ranked high because he was just coming back up from middleweight. But after being a name like Paul Craig, I don't see how they don't give him like a top 10 fight.
He'll get dropped.
But like you said, at some point, Dana's gonna have to try you.
He has to.
And it's sink or swim. And they say it all the time. Once you get to the UFC, but make sure that you're not afraid to fight nobody.
Yeah.
Feel like you could beat anybody on the planet because eventually you don't have to.
You may have to. Bro, Pete, imagine Pierre stealing 85. The competition.
I mean, I don't think you would have made that way much longer, bro, to be honest.
He old, bro. He 37.
Tell you the truth, that's a hard weight cut, bro. That shit not fun.
He could have had 3 belts, though. Me personally. Because Islam not doing that shit. This big old motherfucker, dog. Islam not doing that shit, man.
You see the Islam weigh 190. Yeah, we don't get to it now.
Go ahead,
But going back, so BSD gets a win over Mauricio Ruffy, shuts down the hype from the fighting nerds, and bro, it was just the momentum, man. It was the momentum because backstage you saw the reaction from Imavov, you saw the reaction from Caio Borralho. I don't think Borralho was really watching it, but I know Imavov was definitely watching it. And he was actually like, okay, the French are winning. The French ain't won in a long time, but the French are winning. Their history, the French been they don't give up.
Getting dropped.
They don't give up, but these Frenchmen don't give up.
Thanks.
Imavov, speaking of Imavov, bro, it's speaking of winning out. He never gave up against Sean Strickland, but he got better, bro. On short notice. On short notice, he got bullied by Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland started tuning into a bar fight. And since that fight, bro, he really hasn't let nobody bully him, bro. He's really stood his ground. He was like, I'm gonna fight you now. Now I'm not just gonna back up and pop shot you. I'm gonna fight you. And it's like, it's still not combinations, but it's like, if you step here, as soon as you step there, I'm gonna hit you. Right? There's no more like me just backing up trying to analyze. As soon as you step in my range, I'm gonna hit you. And then I'm gonna pick up on the home. And I'm gonna really like set the pace and stuff like that. But what are you gonna say?
We talking about the main event now?
Yeah, we don't need even that now.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I blame for Borralho, I blame his coaching. It wasn't him. I blame his coaching why he lost that fight.
Why you think that?
Bruh, did you not hear at the end of the fight? I was peeping this in the beginning. Did you not hear at the end of the fight? He was like, I wanted to show you guys more, but there was a tendon in my foot that I just couldn't move well. You want to know why he couldn't move well? This dude was chopping his legs at the beginning. I'm like, damn, his calf is red as hell. He did not commit to them damn calf kicks. And his coaching didn't say nothing about it. His coaching's like, you got to turn it into a bar fight, this and that. Fuck the bar fight. His leg is gone. I'm talking about this happened in the beginning. Dude's leg was already completely gone. He didn't even go back to it. He didn't go back to it because he knew, first of all, you had to set up the leg kick because remember how you said, if you step in this range, he going to hit you? There was sometimes in the beginning of the fight, he would try through the leg kick, but every time, oh, okay, shit, okay, he's seeing that shit. But when he started faking the 1-2 and then throwing the leg kick, he would back up a little.
On the hands first and then commit to leg kick, yeah.
But his coaching never went back to it, bro. The coaching the whole time just kept saying, you're down, turn into a bar fight. And he just don't fight like Sean Strickland. He ain't a bar fight type of dude. He sets his shots up. And he had the leg, bro. And then I feel like if he would have got the leg, then he could have took him down.
Team real casual.
Man, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I ain't even, now that you say it, I can see it, but I ain't even ready to pick that up, bro.
I saw his leg.
How's that? I've heard so many people like he made that claim, but you're right. At the beginning, he was kind of chopping the leg. Maybe that was like part of the game plan. And, as far as the coaching goes, I think that I don't disagree with the fact that they had to make it dirty because Imavov doesn't do well with people who make it dirty. And if you try and clean strike with him, like, he can catch anybody in the world. You saw him do it to Israel Adesanya, and that's the cleanest striker we have, right? He's always trying to keep it clean, technical. Israel Adesanya, right? We've seen him against, you've seen him against Joaquin, though. He actually took Buckley down. He has a good little resume on him, man. Imavov has gotten some really good wins in this division. And we'll talk about that in a second, but Imavov, like, he's making it the sniper. Right, you gotta kind of make it dirty. You kind of gotta add up on combinations, and at the end, or like towards like after I think what was it, the first round, they started telling him to make it a little dirty, or after the second round or something. I think it was the second round, yeah, because he won the first round, Borralho won the first round, Vol won the second, and then they were like, yeah, make it dirty. But like you said, bro, Imavov was targeting the head, while Borralho was targeting the body and the legs, bro. Because he outstruck him like 3-1 in the first round, but it was body and leg. He only hit him in the head like once. And then he kind of just abandoned that and started like head hunting for real. And he listened to his coaches. He turned it into a dogfight. He turned it into a war, and I think that gave him a better opportunity. But he never was able to get him to the ground, which was impressive on Imavov's part. Because there was a few things he was doing to stop that from happening. He was jabbing the chest. He was kicking like from the start, from the first round. They started just boxing at the end, but he was throwing the obliques to the head. He was throwing push kicks to the head. If you notice, he wasn't targeting the body. He was targeting the hips. He was doing side kicks to the knees. He was trying to... Honestly, everything he was doing was making Caio Borralho just conscious about stepping in. Everything was making him conscious about stepping in. The hooks, the groin shots, the kicking at the hip. Just you thinking, oh shit, it might be a groin shot, it might be a knee style. But I'm worried about coming in. And before continuing to give Imavov his credit, which he does deserve, but you gotta stop sticking your fingers out there, man. You gotta stop sticking. That's just cheating, bro. That's cheating. Like, it's a fight, don't get me wrong. But if eye posts are not, they gotta be enforced, bro.
If they're not, yeah. If they're not allowed,
has to be enforced.
How common are they, bro? Be honest. How common are they? Then we gotta change the gloves. Then they have to change the gloves.
They don't ever have to change it. More they gotta change it. Poke them in the eye is the point.
Why can't we curl? Why can't they make the training gloves just thinner?
Thinner? What do you mean?
Like, you have your gloves here. Why can't they make the training gloves that you use at practice just super thin? The ones that curl your hand like this. The ones with extra pad.
Why
can't they just make those? Because if you try to pick your fingers out with them, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I think part of what made, like, I don't think it's necessarily the ergonomic design that makes it bend your fingers. Probably was more like that. And for the women with gloves, I like that. Like, the design actually bends your fingers. I think it's more like because there's so much cheating, it's hard to, like, really.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know? Yeah, they're not going to change the gloves because they had that little bullshit stat that came out and fighters complaining about the gloves and stuff like that. I don't think the glove change did everything, to be honest. I think if anything, there was a lot more like serrated edges that were able to cut people and stuff like that with the newer gloves that they were having, like the gold gloves and stuff like that. But I think, I don't think it's a glove issue, bro. I think it's an enforcement issue. Because backstage, I've said this before, but backstage of every fight, whether it's amateur, professional, if it's a mixed martial arts fight, backstage, they say, this is your first warning. Backstage, this is your first warning. Your second warning comes as soon as you go like this. That's your second warning. You poke him in the eye, I'm liable to take a point.
That would have lost him the fight, though, if they took that point. You know that, right?
Bro, he poked him in the eye twice. This is a guy, we're talking about, Caio Borralho, who already wears fake-ass glasses. I'm not even talking about the fighting their problems. I'm talking about prisms. I'm talking about, like, glass for his eyes to see. You see him in between lines going like this. When it's done to corners like this, trying to see his opponent.
Yeah, he can't see.
Who's like 12 feet away from him.
He can't see.
I made him poke him in the eye twice, hit him in the nuts once. Bro,
this comes with it though, bro.
It does, which is why I'm still not trying to take credit away from Imavov. He's gonna fight. Fighters are gonna fight. Fighters are gonna fight. Like, he chose not to take some of those breaks. Fighters are hitting part of because he wanted Imavov the gas, right? That's part of the game plan. If you're fighting Nassourdine Imavov, you want him the gas because you know he was before. But like, man, you gotta enforce that, bro. You gotta enforce the rule. And I wanna say, if it happens twice, you gotta take a point. For sure. But honestly, bro, that's like still getting leniency, because that means you could do it once.
Yeah.
As soon as it happens, bro, you gotta take a point.
Bro, talk to me because you're gonna see the replay, bro. When you watch this fight over again, bro, I'm gonna blame his coaching. And Caio Borralho, he's a switch hitter. I'm gonna blame him being in the wrong stance. I think he should have fought orthodox the whole fight.
Yes. Well, no,
because the jab was. I like him when he was switching to southpaw. That's when Imavov was hitting him the cleanest down the pipe.
Well, I think he's a natural southpaw. Borralho?
Is he?
I believe he's a natural southpaw.
No, he was switching.
Yeah, because I mean, nowadays you gotta be able to throw from the other stance. Like you gotta be able to use it in some form, right? A lot of people use it in combinations, right? Like they'll switch mid combination and then they'll go back to their stance. And then some people use it for like a reset, like they'll switch just so that the other person has to reanalyze what they're doing and then they'll switch back, right? Maybe they'll throw a couple strikes or whatever, but they don't want to stay there too long because their defense isn't as proficient. So that's the first thing to go whenever you switch stances, your defense. And, but in this one, I mean, yeah, I think Borralho is a natural southpaw, if I'm not mistaken. But Imavov he was winning the hand fight, bro.
Yeah.
You saw them grabbing each other's hands. He was winning every time. He had touch. Sometimes he'll fake the touch. Borralho will reach out to try and touch it. He'll come over the top with a jab. He'll come over there around with the left hook the left hook. Imavov's, bro, don't get me wrong. We had the eye pokes.
Mom, what you doing? Go ahead.
Yeah, the eye pokes happen and stuff like that, but to me, like I was maybe agreeing with this one. I know you said 2-2 going into the fifth.
Yeah.
Maybe because the first round was close. I had Borralho winning the first, Imavov winning 2 and 3, and then maybe the fourth went to Borralho just based off of like damage. But there was so much separation with the hot pokes and going shots and stuff that I couldn't really tell. It was like close, and honestly, if Imavov's going forward the whole time, like it's hard to sort for Borralho when it is that close, right? But yeah, I thought Borralho was going to be able to mix in no grappling. He wasn't able to. Nassourdine Imavov is now on. How many fights is it, bro? Is it 5 fights?
Oh, he done beat up a lot of good people, bro.
He has. Okay.
Adesanya going to retire.
So he lost to Strickland, 5-round decision, right? And then he beat
Adesanya.
He beat Ron Barrize.
Yeah.
5-round decision. He beat Jared Cannonier, kind of an early stoppage, but he beat Jared Cannonier by knockout.
He knocked Jared out, brother.
Nah, that was kind of like it was weird. Like Jared could have kept going, bro. It could have kept going.
Hey, come on, bro.
Could have kept going, bro. Jared got more hype off of it if it was a better, like, if the ref just let it play out. Because I remember I was like, Jared, that's a tough fight. And then he goes and does what he does, but it was kind of anticlimactic because of the stoppage. But then he goes and beats Benoit St. 3-round decision. And that's a great play, bro. Not a grappling. And he goes and boots Benoit out. And got to the round, but also got up.
Yeah.
And Benoit is on a streak.
Yeah.
Knocks out Israel Adesanya.
Crazy.
That's wild. That's crazy. Yeah. And then just beats Borralho in a 5-round decision. You can't say he gasses anymore, even though the eye pokes, whatever context. But like as far as his wins go, you can't really say he gasses anymore. You can't say he can't go 5 rounds. You can't say he can't fight a grappler, right? So to speak, based off of his accomplishments, right? Was it enough to get him the next title shot against Khamzat Chimaev, given the fact that Rudiar and Fluffy Hernandez are about to fight?
No.
No, you don't think so?
No, I think it was so embarrassing for the South African. I think he should fight him next. Yeah. Because they done made Fluffy fight 100 people when he hasn't got a shot.
He's on 9-fight win streak, I think.
Oh, no, I think he should fight Dricus. Let that take place. One more of them. Pops, thank you, Dad. One more of them. You know what I'm saying? I think he should fight Dricus. and let's test him because he's putting it all together, right? Or watching it before our very eyes. And I think he'll put Dricus in a different bond because he'll be able to walk Dricus ass down. Dricus loves doing that shit. No, but I'm saying Dricus ain't gonna walk him down. I promise you that.
The part of pressure in MMA is the grappling. For the win, it's Khabib didn't have no grappling. He wouldn't walk nobody down.
That's
if you know this, like maybe you better have the mindset, but that shit goes with brain damage. The mindset goes real quick. Once you get hit with a couple, boom, 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 right for you. But if he wasn't able to shoot his rebels, he wouldn't have been pressuring nobody. This is because of the grappling that people are like, oh shit, I can't get my back against the cage because that's what he wants. He's gonna try double leg or whatever. I'm gonna defend. He's gonna go single. He's gonna ride it up to the bag. He's gonna take me down, return, and eventually finish me. That's why people fear Khabib so much. That's how people are able to pressure a lot of times in MMA is with the grappling, which negates a lot of boxing.
They said people learned their styles, like the Russian people learned their styles from training with Khabib.
What you mean?
Like he was whooping their ass so much they had to figure out a way.
Oh yeah, I talked about that on the last pod.
I'm like, damn.
That's if you think about it, it makes sense of how Islam developed his style and well-roundedness from training with Khabib so much. It makes sense.
Great.
If you guys had watched the last podcast, I talked about the differences between Khabib and Islam, and like pretty much the development of each of their styles based off of their history. But yeah, coming back to Imavov, yeah, I feel like if Anya Fluffy's a dud, he's gonna get the next title shot. They're gonna wait on it. They're gonna wait. They're not gonna say anything for sure. They didn't even do a post-fight press conference, if you noticed. They didn't even do a post-fight press conference. They gave the interviews in the octagon, but then they got up out of fights. Yeah, I think Fluffy and RDR. I wanted to see the winner of Fluffy and RDR is a better matchup for Hamza. If Imavov fights Hamza, we know what's going on. Okay.
I think it's gonna be quick, huh?
We know Hamza is gonna right to the hips, and he's gonna force you to wrestle. He's gonna force you to. So if you don't harm that base of I can stop this fucking takedown, I'm not gonna jump on and do it to you, Dricus. I'm just gonna jump on and do it to you. I'm gonna stop this takedown, and I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna wrestle with you. If you don't have that mindset, or maybe I get on bottom by me, use my guard, attack, and get up. Like get it burn. If you don't have that mindset, it's not real. You're not gonna be able to fight. You're not gonna be able to strike with him because he's not gonna strike with you. And so it's like, yeah, I think if Imavov can go through a Dricus fight, show that he can fight the fire of Dricus' wrestling, because Dricus will ride with him for sure.
Yeah.
And then for sure he would get the next title shot, especially if he wins. I mean, you beat Dricus through Plessis. I mean, you're there.
We got to give more credit because I be bullshitting. Give more credit to Dricus, bro. You got to give credit. I always be Dricus.
Dricus was a great. He was a great fucking champion, bro.
He's a dog.
No one else. I still do music, bro.
He's a dog. But this is the problem, though, bro. The top 10 at 85, we don't know what's finna happen.
Like, even before getting to the top 10, I mean, like it's at the top. Everyone starts, it's top down, right? Hamza's the new champion, there's new blood, there's new life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fluffy versus Andrea, let me say, we're both excited for that after, like, I feel like the whole world's excited for that. After seeing Fluffy dominate the leagues the way he did, where he going, you know, we're all already maybe about to do 10 in a row. And then seeing Andrea do everything he's just done, beat Whitaker. We know he's not going to be scared to grapple with Hamza. Fluffy's not going to be scared to grapple with Hamza. He submitted Adolfo Vieira. Like, bro, the winner of is exciting, but if that's a dud, Imavov might get that title shot. If he doesn't do that, it just comes out to go up or down. Might fight, which I don't think is going to happen. I think they made him defend it first. The vote was really wide open for Hamza.
RDR is probably be the only person beat him at 85. I'm gonna keep it a band.
Well, Fluffy.
Nah, I think he dominated his ass too.
But Fluffy was able to out-grapple Adolfo Vera. You know, don't really know how good Adolfo is, but dude, a four-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion, one of the greatest Jiu-Jitsu grapplers of all time. I'm talking about like this dude, like maybe he hasn't transferred all the way for MMA. I think he's been on a little streak.
But does he have them hoes though? No, does he have them hoes?
The difference, most of the time, you don't have to have them hoes. But the thing is, Fluffy was able to defend his grappling first. He found out that we got this.
Is he an older guy with a bald head?
Adolfo Vera, yeah.
I think I watched that fight.
Yeah, and that's like the first fight where people really find out about Fluffy. They were like, oh shit, we may just submitted. Because he submitted Adolfo Vera.
I think he was going for leg locks. He was going for leg locks.
He could not take him down, so yeah, I think we probably resorted to some like variation of guard work and like leg locks and stuff like that. Fluffy is the best anti-grappler that they really, bro. We just saw him like anti-jiu-jitsu. I shouldn't even say anti-grappler. Anti-jiu-jitsu that they raised.
But RDR though, bro, RDR is big as dog shit.
Exactly, which is why it's like this is even another great test for Fluffy to see if he's ready for that hands off. I think, bro, both of them are scary matches. I'd rather see RDR or Fluffy than Imavov.
Imavov.
I thought Caio Borralho, because he has the grappling background as well, would have been a good matchup for Hamza. I think Imavov has the worst chance out of all three of them. Yeah, man, it was the fights. UFC Paris was a good card. The crowd showed up. There was hell of knockouts on that card.
There was only two decisions?
Yeah, but everything was knockout. That crowd got his money's worth, bro. They don't go back for sure. BSD and Imavov both won the Harlem crowds and stuff like that. But it was good. That was good for them.
You ready for UFC Mexico, gangster?
No, so UFC. Is that in Mexico? Is that happening in Mexico? I don't think so.
Don't quote me. I'm just talking shit.
No, it's happening in Paris or San Antonio.
Oh damn!
John Silver and Diego Martos.
I told you. Listen, I told you.
Fighting him, bro.
I told you Silva. I told you Silva was the. Listen, bro. Listen. You can tell. You a dog, so you can tell. Look, when you can see it in people that been through some shit. That dude is a monster, bro. There's something in this dude that, dog. First of all, if you beat him, you got to kill him.
Touch gloves.
And whoop your ass, dog. Really whoop your. Dog, he playing with this dude. He laughing. White dude from Colorado. He put a hole in this man's face.
He shot him with some elbows.
Put a hole.
I think he broke his hand in that fight. So started throwing hella elbows.
Nah, big dude. He
155. Let's not even over that. He got 145. Took that 155 short notice. Don't ever get dropped.
Bro, Diego gonna take some shots. And you know what we talked about, the Mexican fighters, you know, what comes in their game plan is, man, look, what I said, look, we gonna dish them hoes. We gonna dish some shots, but we taking them too. Wait a minute. Wait, hold up. wait. You said we taking them? No, we gonna take some, but we gonna get some too. Dog, he gonna get hit a lot. And the beautiful thing about his game plan is, he don't really get hit often.
You know, John Silver? Yeah.
You don't see him.
So the fighters are very good about being in position, which is why I was also impressed with Imavov, because he was able to outposition Caio Borralho almost every exchange. Whereas like every time Caio was able to hit him, it was like almost like a rush. It was like a rush. He didn't shoot fights, it was almost like that. He had to like target his soul. If you're having to do that, you're usually losing the position, like with the feet and the footwork, right? But John Silver, he's always in position. He carries his hands low, so they come from angles you don't really see. We've seen him choke people now, or we've seen it's obvious it's hard to take people down or keep their hands low, right? But yeah, man, John Silver, he's kind of gonna say Diego might out-grapple him because Diego, he's shown good takedowns. He obviously has great jiu-jitsu. I think he tried to strike with Volk maybe a little too much. Probably should have, but that's just because Volk with him early and showed that I belong here. Like, be strong grapple me. I'm on top of you, ground and pounding. When you're early one, they usually I'll shoot that on you again. But John Silver, he's had some whole grappling experience. I mean, he's competed against Mika Galvao. Do you know who that is? Mika Galvao? One of the best grapplers in the world. He's like, I think the second youngest ADCC champion, although it's a little bit of an asterisk because that's when CJI was going on. But he competed to be the youngest ADCC world champion against Kid Rutello. He's pretty much like the best grappler in the world. He just won the what is it? The Grand Slam in Jiu-Jitsu, to where he won all the IBJJF competitions. He won the Pans, he won the Worlds, he won the Brasileiros, and then he won the Euros.
Yeah.
For Jiu-Jitsu competition world championships. So that's 4 world championships in 1 year. He won.
Dog.
And he won ADCC, which is the Super Grand Slam.
Silver knocked him out, didn't he?
Oh, no. He never fought. He hasn't fought MMA.
Oh, I thought
he's like 20 years old, 21, 22 years old.
He's young.
And world champion, like Bruce grappling is ridiculous. And he just competed in CJI too, which I think he kind of underperformed a little bit, but regardless, he competed against him. Now, yes, he got submitted. He competed in like ODCC or whatever, but he wasn't decimated, but he's been in there with high-level jiu-jitsu guys, so it's not like it's foreign. He knows what he's getting into going against a guy named Diego Lopez, who's also competed at very high levels in jiu-jitsu. Do I think he has better grappling than Diego Lopez? No, but that's going to be a fun fight because they're going to fight.
Can I make a bold statement?
They're going to fight.
Can I make a bold statement?
I think both of them are going to be... to decide to stay in that division, we're going to be the hardest fights for it. And then because of that reason, there's been straight technical. They're going to try and fight you. Diego's also going to put in the ground. And John Silva, we're still going to see more of the ground game, but he can still do a one shot, but we know that. But
Silva's going to fight Topuria. I'm going to mark my words. That will happen. Them little ones, they're the same height and they both box good. I'm going to say that first. The only time you will see Diego and Silva grapple is if Diego got dropped. Remember that statement.
I mean, it's potential, but I mean, we didn't see him really trying to shoot a takedown on Volk that much.
Because he be trying to throw them hoes. I don't know.
He's not afraid to throw them, so.
He just be throwing them bitches. For what? Nigga, you tall as hell. Pick these little motherfuckers up. Bro.
Hey, but he be not competing well. That's why he throws them.
We ain't gonna do this card. We ain't gonna do this card on
we're not gonna push on it. Yeah.
No.
We're saving that for the main cards.
Yeah, you know, my stuff or whatever. We're gonna do the Pierre fight. We'll do the Pierre fight. Yeah, because that's a big. They got a lot of. That's two champions. Two champions on there.
Oh, that's a stat card. They got me. And they got Humphrey and Proster going from that one.
Marab on there, bro.
Well, you seen they don't want no more double champs. You seen that, right? Ariel had to vacate. Islam had to vacate. Wayne Zhang being the setter against Shevchenko, moving up, she had to vacate. Now it's going to be Mackenzie Dern and Virna Jandiroba, which is a fun fight.
It's diva treatment. It's diva. Connor was doing that shit. Took too damn long. We need to hurry this up. I need to go to bed.
The only one we wasn't going to take a long time to fight and could have kept each division busy was Volk. That was the only one.
You saw what happened to his ass. It was in that whole knocked out, and it was a little bit drunk.
No. The first time he beat Islam, and then went back down, defended his belt against Yair, went back up and got knocked out.
He beat Islam. He beat Islam that first time. Islam face was fucked up.
He won the fight, bro. Yes, Islam won the competition, maybe, or the story. But Don't win that fight, bro. Nigga, do something.
No, that was crazy.
Do something.
That was
Do
crazy.
something.
And I thought this fight was over damage. It wasn't. You could tell this shit ain't about damage. This shit is not about damage.
Sometimes the sport takes over, bro. And that's why it's like you can't leave it to the judges, bro.
This shit ain't about damage, bro. You can fuck somebody up, but if they get more points than you, they can win. What? What the fuck? What? Wait, bro, look at his face. This shit leaking. It's a little fucked up. But you can win.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit, bro. And it's not even every judge.
Nah, my every judge is just someone.
Yeah.
It's like
It's not even every judge.
that's why you can't trust them. That's why you can't trust them.
Hey, but go ahead, bro.
But yeah. Okay, so we must have been fighting. We missed a bit of an episode. So there was a lot that actually happened that prior to this event. Tony Ferguson got his first win in 6 years.
Tony was about to kill his whole family. They had to lock him in the garage, about to blow everybody off. Had his shotgun. Everybody get the fuck out. I'm about to do it. They locked Tony in the garage, lock the key. Yeah, keep that nigga in that hole. Yeah, Tony. Hey, shout out to bro.
It's all undefeated Munson. You're savage. You're savage.
But he did it, bro.
And he beat his ass. Like, it was close to being stopped. Like, we was close to drop. Like, we were like 15 unanswered strikes, boom, 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 against the ropes. So it's like, the ref was going to give him a standing A count, but he just waved it off. So, little controversy, but everyone was just happy to see Tony win, bro.
Good
That was
dude,
the Tony. Just what happened for him? You saw him down on his knees, just the relief. I did it, bro, man. 6 years. The longest win streak. One of the longest win streaks ever.
Yeah.
14-fight win streak, bro. And they held him from getting that belt because Khabib kept getting injured. The fight kept falling out. He kept getting injured. You know, it just means it could never happen. But 13-fight win streak to be defeated for 6 years. To not give him a win after that Gaethje fight. Like, bro, he'll do something to your mental, but that cause depression. It could cause you to lock your family in the garage with hold them hostage with shotgun. That cause you do a lot.
Wait, time out. Wait, run that back. Wait, no, the fuck it wouldn't. No, wait a minute. Wait, I'm not locking shit.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm just talking shit. Go ahead.
God, because there were some things. So maybe from the CTE you get for having a solid 24 hours. He relied on his body. He relied on his team, who relied on his cardio for a lot of his career, which was one of my biggest knocks on him when talking about him versus Khabib, because that was the fight, bro. You weren't around during that time, but that was the fight, bro. It was him or Khabib. Who's the best heavyweight in the world?
Yeah.
That was, people saying like 12, 13 fight win streaks. And I was like, it was between man. But
bro, you talk about that depression, bro, when you're going through bad shit. I kind of I was struggling with that, bro. I kind of changed up my mindset on that, bro. I think that's just the devil talking to you. You can't do it no more. You don't want to do this. You might as well just quit. You done been through all this. You was even good at the time, but you ain't good no more. You know what? You might as well just hang it up. And all you got to do, for some people, they just listen to it. But guys say one word. That ain't true. You might as well just keep going. Just keep walking. You might as well find out some shit you went through before, bro. You don't even know what it's preparing you for now. Tony been through all that shit. And he got his first win in 6 years, dog. He didn't even know. That prepared him for now. Now he can go enjoy his sports. He could have listened. He could have went in that garage and blew his shit the fuck off.
My God.
Dog, that's what he wants you to do, man.
Especially because it wasn't just the devil, but everybody's saying, we don't want to see 8-year-old. We don't want to see, we just lost 6, 7 on. We don't want to see the 8.
And bro, fuck everybody, bro. Keep it a buck with you. Fuck everybody. Because if everybody was with me, they'd be here. Fuck Instagram, Twitter, fucking Pornhub. If everybody was with me, they'd be here, dog. But they not. They just talking on the damn app. Fuck everybody. I'm gonna deal with my family that's with me, my friends, and I'm gonna focus on them. Because if everybody cared, they'll be here too. Fuck them. They wasn't there when I just got this dub. Now they wanna be on tip because I'm in here in the ring. Bro, shout out to bro, man. Shout out to bro.
Yeah, and it's your life, bro. Nobody should tell you when you should retire. They can advise it. I don't think they're wrong to advise it because, like, at the end of the day, we just don't want to see a fighter get retired by the sport in brutal fashion, bro. We just don't want to see that. Like, you see what's going on with BJ Penn right now, hearing voices talking about they're stealing the water and shit like that. Like, you don't want to see shit like that. And BJ Penn, he retired. Things literally had to say, you're not fighting no more. And he got knocked out way too many times. Not even just in the ring, outside of the ring, he was getting knocked out. So that's the last thing I want to see. But shout out to Tony Ferguson. We'll see what happens next with him. But shit, Danis also got a win. Weird
Don't talk about that shit. That fucking weirdo, bro. I'm not.
Weird matchup. Danis fought a pro boxer in MMA for the pro boxer's MMA debut. He hit the boxer with a jab. The boxer, he like threw a combination, got hit with a jab, and it shot.
No, but bro, that's the first. I told you, bro. That's your first reaction, bro. If any, it don't matter if you a boxer or not. If a dude swing on you,
the boxer knows we're going against a jiu-jitsu specialist and still shoot.
I'm shooting, bro.
Terence Crawford said, "You said you heard me." Oh shit! He said,
"We should be talking about."
I mean, he's a last to that, but yeah. So Benoit St, he got his win, 13-second submission to guillotine right away.
Get my bread.
Guillotine, throw it in his mouth, choking him, do the tag.
Let's go home. Yeah.
But afterwards, people were like, "Hey, Dana, give Danis a shot in the UFC." Danis said, real prime or Danis like link a post, get comment whoever to comment on it. We'll get 200,000 likes, and he'll tell Hunter Campbell to hit up Dillon Danis. So it's possible, as long as Dillon Danis doesn't price himself, it's possible we could see him in the UFC. And it's like we don't want him in the UFC, but now it's a possibility. Like Dana literally like responded to a DM from a fan. You don't get that.
Yeah,
you don't get that. So it's possible I could see Dillon Danis in the UFC. Fighting high-level MMA competitors. It was good to see him get his feet wet a little bit, getting back into it. Looks like his knee problems are done. So, it's
speaking about Conor not fighting no more, but they just say he about to be the president of Ireland. I think I told you that shit one day, bro.
No, he's been saying he might be president. But
no, but I was telling you that shit back in the day, though, bro. It's an old clip, and I will find that shit. I said, bro, this motherfucker damn near president of Ireland. Just on some rando shit.
First off, I don't think he's gonna win the election. Second off, Conor just saying he's gonna come back in June 2026 because you know why? Because the White House just got announced.
Man, that's the most
White House is gonna shut it. They won't make it July for 4th of July, Independence Day, but it's gonna be June.
And then it's gonna end up
2026. They said that the ratings are gonna take place at the Lincoln Memorial, that the fights are going to take place on the front lawn at the White House. There's going to be fireworks and shit.
The fighters might as well come out the Negro spirituals for their walkouts. This is the most slavish shit. Dog, this is some slavery-esque shit, dog.
Regardless of what you say about that whole slavery, I don't want to fight there, bro. I don't even know what you, but I don't want to fight.
Okay, your ass will fight there. You come out with chains on.
Even if I did, that's history. That's monumental.
Crazy,
that's gonna be all over the debate. I know this. That's gonna be history, nigga. Jack Johnson bought a woman over state lines, got arrested for it. We still talk about it to this day. History. Jack Johnson during the time of World War II was fighting the Germans. Williams, the Nazi world champion. There was a German world champion who actually knocked him out. he not strategizing out, took his belt. Hitler went on the road, started killing Jews. President said, we need this one back. We need this one. Hitler pressure on the country on his back. That's why he wanted to blaze. Hitler pressure the country on his back. Without thinking, that damn German.
You know, I listen to that. I read that Marcus Aurelius book. You put me on Marcus Aurelius. I wonder, you got to study your past to know where you're going, right?
For sure.
And you know what Marcus said when he became king of Rome?
What did he say?
He wasn't a very vocal guy. And people didn't like him because they felt like he was arrogant, right? When people don't understand you, they put horrible labels on you. When they don't get you, you know, he's crazy, he's arrogant.
They thought he was arrogant because he was a philosopher.
Exactly, type shit. He said, you want to know how you keep the people in, like, what's the word I want to use? You know how you keep the people comfortable, not speaking a lot, just good where they at? Have a whole bunch of events. Have gladiators kill themselves. Have lions fighting fucking gorillas. Just have a coliseum of people just fighting shit so they're not worried about the real shit.
Yeah.
So you're going to have niggas fighting on the front lawn of the White House. Not the green house, not the blue house, not the black house, but the White House.
All I know is Conor McGregor ain't no nigga. But he's gonna fight bitch.
No, the way Conor act, shit, he'd be a nigga in my group. If Conor walked up on the block, they'd be like, I guarantee they dap his ass up. They wouldn't rob him.
Many just because they don't know how it's gonna act, they might grab his sock in right away.
No, fuck a punch. That nigga get switched up. That nigga be Swiss cheese. That nigga be Swiss fuck a punch.
He has a knife in his back pocket. Just cocaine with him.
Bro, Conor a cool dude, man. Conor cool, bro. You don't know what he be saying in real life. Like, he talk clear on the mic, but in real life, he talk like one of them people from Ireland.
Bro, he said he's in the best place of his life, bro. He said he feel like he's in the best place, but like with his family and everything. He said he really feel like he's in the best place of his life.
That's when you start losing. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Shit. We can't forget. Dan tell me now we will Crawford. I don't keep boxing, bro.
He making bread. He getting bread.
But I was never his specialty. It was never his head. It was never his head movement. His head movement. He got knocked out because of the lack of head movement. But it was his kicks and his grappling.
Yeah.
I still don't want to box you, bro. He just dropped 3 times. The ref just stopped it after the first one where he got dropped. And Bonja was giving up. His muscle was switching, spazzing out. As he was getting up, he was wobbling, giving up. Ref let it go on because it was already almost the end of the round. Bell rang. He kind of saved him. But like, they should went 6 rounds. He got dropped 3 times, bro. And the last round is obviously the worst one. Get it too. In the past, the models. Right, you can call it off in his hands. Man, side trick to Stephen Townsend to the news, but like, we're not gonna do up his hands in MMA. Using his Muay Thai background, but also just using, he has good walks and he has good hands. Dang, people think that the UFC cut him. No, he left the UFC. He left the UFC. He wanted to show up all his problems he was having. He was getting injured all the time. On some steroids or some shit to heal it up at times, whatever. He couldn't be on while being in the UFC, getting tested and shit, couldn't get healthy. So he said, all right, I'm gonna heal up. Let me do boxing. Eventually, I feel like he's gonna be back. He's in the prime of his career at 32. Prime career as a man.
He went to Puerto Rico with them little baby stem cells. They don't play. They be taking them kids and be, man. You saw them Diggs. You saw Diggs, right? Diggs played the first game, nigga.
Hey, and Stephon about the same shit.
Bro, Diggs had a knee graft and he was supposed to be out 1.5 years. Stephon, his older brother, had an ACL. It's not as bad. He was just supposed to be out for ACLs. When you a nigga in the NFL, they be going fast. So probably 7 to 8 months. Both of these motherfuckers played after doing pink cocaine and going to Puerto Rico.
It's a wild road we live in. And it's crazy. It's crazy how, because of the pharmaceutical companies, a lot of these peptides are illegal. A lot of these stem cells that are illegal. Like, bro, and it's all because they wanna turn it into a pill so they can put it in your mouth with some petroleum on it. Because the Rockefellers own the world.
Bro, why would they try to cure you? They wouldn't make no money.
Yeah, no.
Why would they have to keep? They just have to make sure you. They have to make sure you just good enough so you can come get some more.
We gotta make sure this true me. You better be on cost $500,000.
No, I didn't have
that you owe me for the rest of your life.
On the 25th, Noah, this be my 15th surgery. This will be my 15th surgery, and I still got legs. Nigga, what?
Hey, bro, but shout out, we're almost done, brother. We're almost done. You want to do shit taking at your leg? Coming to what, 25th?
Yes. Bro, look, be
September?
with me on my journey. I already bought my hoodies and my sweats, bro. I'm going to go back to the gym and do it slow, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm with you.
It's going to be like a Rocky movie. It's going to be like a Rocky movie. I'm going to do it slow.
I'm with you, gangster. Okay,
that.
couple more things for this camera, guys. That we got on this episode, but
yeah,
we got Terence versus Jake Paul.
Stupid as fuck. Go ahead.
Dumb as hell. Dude, honestly, we know what's about to happen. It's an exhibition match. Terence about to bounce around. He's gonna try and like take it easy. Or I mean, honestly, he probably respects Jake Paul. He's a boxer himself, so he knows how skilled Jake Paul is. Jake Paul's gonna pull a Logan Paul for him, so they're gonna really try and read on points against Tank, the way smaller guy. He's gonna say, "Oh, I beat the powerful pound Tank or whatever." Then go and try and fight Canelo or Anthony Joshua after that. We know what's gonna happen. Right, and point take just for being a bigger dude, right? And still knowing how to box. But Tank gets money where bullshit. Yes,
he better fight Roach though.
Tank not fighting Roach.
That nigga Roach is cold.
Roach is cold. Roach called it. He said he's not gonna fight me again, and he's not. Right now. It was right now. He's not. Listen to this. No, but I don't even know if the Jake Paul fights him by fire and anyone not, but hopefully it does.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is gonna be fighting Floyd. They're talking about it.
He should have fought young boy, Mexican dude. And the one that be doing cocaine a lot. What's his name? Garcia.
Boy?
He should have
Ryan Garcia.
Floyd.
It's like Ryan Garcia.
Bro, he need money. Niggas wouldn't be fighting if he didn't need bread. He be talking like, I'm the richest man in the... Look at my money.
We'll just do a Mike Tyson exhibition where Netflix get paid hella money for
why you
Mike Tyson.
Mike,
I mean,
Mike
he's way smaller. He's way smaller than Mike, though. This is different from Jake. He's way smaller than Mike.
Mike was crying on the podcast saying, I just was fed and I just can't do it no more. Why the fuck are you fighting this killer? Leave him alone.
Hey, I mean, honestly, this is a fan favorite though. This is a fan favorite. It's like this isn't both old. Snell's still probably dick, but Mike definitely shouldn't be fighting.
Old as shit, no.
But this isn't a fight where I'm like, oh, Mike's gonna get hurt. I'm scared for him. It's not a fight like that. I think
Mike is 70 years old, bro.
They're about to starve for $100 million probably.
That's a lot of money. I'd fight Floyd today for $100 million.
No, not fight. Spar.
Fuck spar. I would real life fight. I'd fight Ryan Garcia for $100 million today.
Of course.
No training.
Bro. I don't know about it. But yeah, those are the two real fights. And then we get to the real fights. One, Sayukin and Daniel being rumored for November 22nd in Qatar.
Yeah.
Which, in God, Sayukin's takedown fight because Ilya was not going to fight this man. He's not going to fight you. Unless you get another win, prove that you can make it to the fight, and I'm going to fight you. But if not, it's either going to be Gaethje or I wait on Islam, JDM, move up, whatever. Whatever the case may be, who knows? Who knows how that might play out? They might give the winner to Usman. They might give the winner to Ilya. Who knows? We don't know what's going to happen with the middleweight, welterweight, or lightweight division. We don't know what's going to happen. That's all just jumbled. Still tune to the podcast because we'll be unveiling it as it unveils or as it reveals itself. But then Tautolo defeated Adrian Lee in his MMA debut. Both of their MMA debuts. Did you ever get to watch that fight?
I did.
I told you to watch the one championship fights. But Tarantullo, one of the best grapplers in the world, brother of Caio Borralho. We know this,
Do
right?
all the hair.
Caio Borralho's the one with all the hair. He's already been fighting MMA. 3-0. Crazy transitions and shit. If you haven't watched him in one championship, go watch him. But Tarantullo, his brother, coming off of CJI, he had a bad knee injury, 3 knee surgery. He fought a phenom, literally nicknamed the Phenom. Adrian Lee, Christian Lee's brother, Angela Lee's brother. Both of them are world champions in one championship, or at least were. Yeah, fought him, and dude, honestly, Adrian Lee looked good. They both looked good for their debuts. You could see some hurdles in Tarantullo striking, left his chin up in the hair a little bit. He felt like what it felt like to be in a fight. Yeah, and you could tell afterwards. He wasn't overly hyped. He won. He was like, his shit was hard. And so because he fought, nobody fights. No debut, no amateur fights, no pro fights. Nobody fights a guy like Adrian Lee. To be fair, in his debut, nobody fights a guy like Tarantullo.
Yeah.
Like, it was true. I'm talking about 22 years old and Tarantullo, 19 years old, Adrian Lee.
These some young, hard-hitting motherfuckers.
Young, phenom, still. Adrian Lee didn't look like she was super outclassed in the grappling either. Yeah, he didn't look like he was super outclassed in the grappling either. Tarantullo said as soon as it got to the ground, I almost forgot about my jiu-jitsu. But
when you can punch, yeah.
He was hitting with elbows, also shit. She really got kind of armbar. Adrian Lee let go of early, because he was throwing the armbar, but he like hit him once, and Adrian kind of just let go of it, first time out the armbar, even though it was like fully ascended. Should have just stayed on it, ate a couple punches, and broke his arm. But I think I don't think nobody lost in the one. I think Tarantullo said it best afterwards. He was very humble, but he was like, nobody lost. AJ, you're probably gonna be a world champion, which I say both of them eventually will be world champions. They're gonna see each other again. But
man, fuck that. If you won champion, bro, and you a world champion, step up. Cause UFC done eliminated all them world championships. All of them.
Has yet to be eliminated.
That's fucking one. That's one person. That's the same title you got. One champion.
Was either one championship fight and gone over there?
Shit. I want the white dude.
I didn't told you this too. Tolo gets 10 more fights under him belt. I think he could beat his own market chip. I didn't told you this. 100%, bro. I'm standing on business when it comes to that. I mean, watch 10 fights later. Watch. Remember these words. But we'll see if there's one living around or if he even goes to the UFC because he loves one championship. But you saw how hard of a time DJ had in one championship coming from the UFC. Like, dude, that's not so good. One championship is just the UFC on the other side of the world. They have money problems right now.
Well, he was fighting a big ass nigga though.
He was
fighting a big
version
ass
of
dude. Bro, that's a big ass dude. That was a big ass dude. That was a good. When you said he's like Pantoja, that was a good, yeah.
Yeah, longer, lankier, more silver version of Pantoja, bro.
Yeah.
And okay, so we had that fight. Tarantullo shot out him. He got his first win in MMA. Well, Canelo versus Crawford, bro. September 13th. It's coming up next weekend. I think we're on the same page as far as who do you think is going to win? Let me just ask you that straight up.
Crawford.
You think Crawford, and why?
Why? First of all, he's a little bigger than Canelo. Everybody's like, Canelo's bigger than him and shit like that. He looking at Canelo like this.
He's taller. Look at him. Now one little thick, stocky, no neck motherfucker, though.
No neck.
You don't feel it, really. But
nah, but bro, I ain't gonna lie. Canelo, we gonna see him go back. And then that shit, when he do this, we gonna see that. Fuck that. I guarantee you, he gonna take that away. That ball up and just pop shot, he's gonna want to fight with Crawford. Crawford's gonna make him actually box again.
Well, you seen they was just pushing each other at the press conference, bro. I don't know if you've seen that.
That was just hype. They really cool.
Nah, they actually don't care for each other because Canelo's never really Crawford. So Crawford's like, fuck you, you're a pussy. And Canelo was just like, I don't think Canelo really had nothing personal with it other than them just talking shit. They're probably just hyping it.
Canelo's a prince of Mexico. And he's a prince. It is a prince. Canelo go to Mexico. They really like, let's do.
It's like a tournament.
That's their LeBron. That's their LeBron. Type shit. You can't fuck with him. But Crawford's gonna get him. You remember when Canelo started getting mad when he fought Floyd and was just like, fuck it, and just start swinging and shit? That's what's gonna happen.
That's it, bro. There's potential for that, but at the same time, this is a contrast, bro. This is completely different from him fighting Floyd. When he fought Floyd was the defensive genius, greatest defensive boxer of all time. So, yes, you're going to get frustrated. Yes, you're going to overcommit. And yes, you're going to get hit when you overcommit. Crawford is maybe the greatest defensive boxer of all time. It's no. If you hurt you, he's going to push you away. Only been one that he's hurt and hasn't put away. And the reason why I think Crawford is going to win is he has that A factor, bro. There's some people who just have that A factor, dog. And it's like, and his snap on his punches translates weight classes. Like, he fought Spence, and people were like, can he handle the size? His first championship was at welterweight. Remember that. So, he moved up to welterweight, finally got a belt, finally Spence was able to fight him and made the fight happen. Spence looked like he was pushing his punches, and they didn't really hear on their snap. Even though he was supposed to be one person. Wow, Terence. And that snap is what translates weight classes. Not the muscle, not the burns, it's like small. Translates weight classes. So I think his power will translate. Will he knock Canelo out? I don't know, but can he stop him in his tracks? I think some of his best punches are his uppercuts.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about that, and you're talking about he's going to go southpaw, probably. He might switch because he can fight well from both stances. He's probably going to go southpaw, though. If you're a southpaw, you have a good illusion and a good rear uppercut. Doing this, I know it's a southpaw to his gun control. So have 2 hands up. UFC has head movement, but he's doing it one foot or another. He's going to like this. And he's going to be trying to duck him. That's a dangerous shot going against Terence Crawford, bro. That's a dangerous shot. And so, like I said, I think he has that it factor. We saw it against Sean Porter when people thought he was going to lose. Sean Porter is a great welterweight champion who fought him. And Sean Porter, he's a come for a pressure style. But something happened in that fight to where he was losing on the silver cards. And in the corner, they were like, you're down, bro. We just saw the judges throw cards or some shit. We're listening to the commentary, and you're down. They told him
that. What? I'm down? You remember that shit?
He said, he's up. Goes out there and knocks him out.
Knocks his ass out.
And it wasn't just like a swing. It was like this thing was pounding the ground because it was frustrating, because I just can't. This nigga keeps hitting me. I can't hear him.
Listen, I'm going to give you a bold statement. I'm going to tell you why Canelo going to do that. Just fuck it. I think he drops him in the 6th, and Canelo is like LeBron. He's going to get embarrassed, bro. This motherfucker just dropped me. I'm throwing them hoes. I'm telling you. Canelo going to do what's that shit they used to call him? Wow. Kill him. He going to drop for a little bit and say, bro, fuck Turkey Al-Sheikh. He going to hit the wow. He going to hit that though. He going to get his ass up and say, you know what, bro? This dude ain't better than me. I'm swinging. And that's when he get hit.
The thing is, if Canelo is dropped, he's going to get put out of there. Tennis don't play like that, bro. He's a, you said it earlier, but he's a wrestler. He's a boxer for sure, but he's a wrestler, which means coming through like this, you're probably going to grapple at some point. You're probably going to miss into the clinch. He's going to be better in the clinch. Just for technique, he's going to be better in the clinch. He's going to be able to hit you in little pockets in the clinch if you decide to play the game with him. He can hit you from either stance. He can switch to his mid-combination, or he could go one stance, other stance, the whole way. This is rare in boxing, bro. This is
It
rare.
is.
And man, he will be the first person to be a 3 division undisputed world champion. It's like, that's equivalent to Hamzat Chimaev being 3 division world champion, or Ilya Takuya being a 3 division world champion. Because the UFC champion is considered the undisputed world champion, right? Because UFC is the best promotion or whatever. She has all the belts. So imagine having the one championship, Bellator, PFL, all the belts. Let's see, imagine having all the belts, right? And so you're the undisputed, undisputed. Nobody else is a champion in the weight class. So he did that in one weight class for really welterweight. He did that in welterweight. And then he did that with Glenn, big belts, scissor welterweight.
Dang.
Or no, at middleweight, actually. He went up to 154. No, that's super welterweight. Yeah, he went up to 154. Now he's going up 2 weight classes from 154 to 168. And he's trying to be a 3 division undisputed world champion if he does that, bro.
He's a legend. Is this your last fight?
Unless it's a remix or anyone who could agree. I mean,
Penny.
Bro, how do you do this and still get motivated? How do you do that and still get motivated to prove that you're the greatest? He's been disrespected his whole career, bro. People say, oh, we didn't find nobody. But there only nobody's after he fights him.
Hold up. What's down? What's that? Oh, really?
He's came about to die, bro.
All right, go ahead, bro.
He's only the only nobody's after he fights him. The only bones are washed or whatever after he fights him. Funny enough. This is, honestly, bro, reminds me that this is even a greater feat if he does it. Possibly a greater feat if he does it, but it reminds me of when Sugar Ray Leonard moved up from 147 pounds to 60 to 160 to go fight Marvin Hagler, bro. That's what it reminds me of. He beat him.
Beat him.
He beat him. After retiring, he came back, fought Marvin Hagler, beat him. Close fight, super close fight. Some people thought Hagler won, but when he was able to outbox Hagler and stuff, it was what turned him into a legend. And then he went on to go beat Duran a 3rd time or a 2nd time. And, you know, he had a couple more fights that he ended up losing to and calling it a retirement. But Sugar Ray Leonard is regarded as, if not the greatest boxer of all time. He's top 3.
Change his name.
Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather.
And now it's about to be Crawford. Canelo not even in the mix.
But if Canelo wins, he's gonna be, I think that might make him top 10, bro. It might make him top, because we gotta give him something too. If he was this smaller guy or whatever, but the dude been around forever, bro. He done fought a lot of people. The only person, if he can beat Terence Crawford, he has to fight Benavidez. Because if he beats Benavidez, it'll solidify everything else he's done.
Bro, he'll never fight Benavidez.
But it'll solidify, what I'm saying is it'll solidify everything. All the questions on he's ducking, he's running, is he really even that good? It'll solidify every little critique anybody's ever had on him. If he can get through those 2 people.
Did Crawford fight Benavidez? Am I tripping?
No, Bill Benavidez' brother, Jose Benavidez.
Oh, okay. Nobody want to fight Benavidez. For some odd reason, this dude is the scariest.
The Mexican monster.
He like Mike Tyson or
he's the Mexican monster, bro. I mean, he's like heavyweight doing this thing now. So,
damn.
Yeah, he might fight, or he's gonna fight the winner of Bagby and Bevo, the 3rd one.
Probably fight Bevo.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, so he's already on his own journey. But man, like I said, that's why Turkey signed him, bro, to make this on a team's front for fight, and then potentially to make the Benavidez fight. That's why he's paying him $200 million a fight. There's no other reason why he paid this man $200 million fight. Fight until he deserves to fight, and that's what he's trying to do. To do the sheet, save boxing. Man, what a fight we have, bro.
Yo,
If I read, this was the episode that we talked about. They were one on, dog.
Facts. Facts.
I know on Tom Aspinall, Cyril gone. Tom Aspinall got booed out of France. Everybody loves Cyril gone, bro. If in Paris, no, he can't go nowhere. I know he can't. Movie star. As a movie star, perennial number one contender. We're number one contender for 10 years, nigga.
For 17 years.
Perennial contender since the devil was there, but
and he's good, but just not good enough. That's how it's gonna be.
It's hard to miss some of the moves. We done
He has
seen
a better
that.
chance of beating. He has a better chance of beating Bro than anything.
Aspinall?
He has a better chance of beating him because Aspinall really be thinking he got it. He's punching bags off the hinges.
The thing is, he learned from his he's learned from his mistake against Jones because he went against the game plan. He was supposed to stay on the outside of poke. As soon as he stepped in for a drag, John got into the clinch, drove him down, Smith. He was learning from that, bro. He's had to have. I'm that traumatic. Looking up at John like he's a god afterwards. Like, something that traumatic. As many movies in them shit, like, man, he's older now. He's more mature. Hopefully, he sticks to the damn plan when we get a great fight between Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane.
Hopefully. Because
he does the same shit. He goes in there, tries to go through it on a 1-2, really straight into a jab. He'll probably get to the guy. If he does, I'm sure he's gotten better, but, man, Tom can only do something right.
How much better could he have gotten from John Jones?
How much better? How much better could he? He was grabbing. Did it catch up to black belt's level? Because that's where Tom's at.
No.
That's where Tom's at. And then Tom can also hit you hard and just put you down. So it's like, I think it's going to be a fun fight. I'm a fan of both of them. I'm being a fan of Cyril Gane. I love his style. He floats like a butterfly, sings like a bee. But he's that guy. I'm happy he's getting a title shot, even though a lot of people think it's undeserving or whatever. I'm happy that, like, who else is going to get it, bro?
You know what happens when a bee sting you one time? No, it will die. Oh, dead. It'll just start dying. No, a bee got one sting and it died. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Nah, he was more like a wasp, though. He was stinging over and over. That's what he is.
Yeah, bro.
And we talked about a lot. Episode 87.
Yes, sir.
It's the way with your boy Noah and T-Will, semi-casual, coming to you live. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. We talked about a lot with Canelo. Let us know in the comments down below who you got for Canelo versus Crawford, who you got for Noche UFC. We're with us on UFC Paris and all the fights we got coming up. Like I said, this has been your boy Noah and T-Will coming to you live. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll add this in later or something, but what exactly are you going to do?
Bro, I gotta go to
the hospital.
I gotta go to the medical center.
They might not see us in like 2 weeks or something. So
yeah, bro. I gotta go to the medical center on Monday, bro, to do a epilepsy study. I'm gonna be there for about 5 days. And they gonna have probes all over my head, bro. Watch me sleep. They gonna have a camera on me at all times. Crazy. Can't use no covers, but
because epilepsy, they're still researching it, right?
Yes, they don't know nothing about epilepsy, bro. It's just basically they gotta figure it out themselves. So they gonna test me like a rat, but I'm prepared to run through the wheel. It is what it is. I'm gonna run on the wheel. I ain't even tripping. But hopefully we get that taken care of. And then I have a infection on one of the rods in my leg, so they gonna take the rod out of my leg and put another rod in with an antibiotic rod, and it's gonna be like 3 centimeters, I believe they said. Yeah, so
I thought your leg was bullet and that they were just taking them out.
Nah. So when you have a foreign, when you have a foreign body in you, in your body, it has a tendency to get infected. Because the white blood cells are like, what is this? So I'm overly working myself. So that sometimes contributes to the seizures. Yeah, so that's on the 25th. So this be like my 14th, 15th surgery, bro. But hey, God willing, I still got my legs. You know, I still got my mind and my heart and body and soul. So, bro, I ain't even tripping. I'm still here, present with my family. I'm still breathing. So, can I complain? No. This dude Noah camera just shut out. But yeah, man, give your boys some prayers, man. And hopefully we make it out of this in one piece. We're gonna work out so I can unfat myself. I'm loving the chubby life, bro. I be eating what I want, dog. You know what I'm talking about? I don't gotta eat grass and you know what I'm saying? I ain't no vegan, but I need to get back to where I was. But bro, hopefully this ain't gonna take long, man. I can hear you typing all types of stuff,
Oh, you
bro.
can hear me right now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah.
Oh fuck, what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, you were talking about your soul and everything, man. Honestly, I feel like your soul has gotten stronger, it feels like almost. Since
Thanks,
since
bro.
this whole thing happened, I've seen the change. Hopefully anyone who's been listening to the podcast and has been seeing the like steady growth as I have has seen it as well. Um, man, just keep your head up how it has been. Keep your head up. You know this ain't the end or whatever. For anyone who's just now tuning in to the podcast, this has been ongoing for like the past year now.
Yeah.
Where Terence he seized out while driving and broke damn near every bone in his body. But and was going through surgery after surgery, and then I was fighting. So the podcast has been like a
Yeah.
little bit inconsistent, but we were getting back on everything. We've been getting back on everything. Um, so
And bro, you pushed me. I didn't want to do this no more, man. I would like you said that little how the devil talk to you, bro. It's up to you if you want to say yes or no. Cause I was gonna quit. I didn't want to do this no more. I just didn't listen. And sometimes you need people around you to make sure you don't listen. So, bro, I appreciate you, bro.
man, I'm just
Bro.
doing what I can, bro. I'm just doing how I feel, you
Yeah,
know.
bro.
Um,
Yo.
but yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. Nah, it's good.
Yeah, this one was tough, big dog. This one was tough, man. This one was tough. And I'm gonna be in the hospital. I'm gonna be up and I'm gonna watch your fight, bro. You gonna knock this dude out, and everything you ever want is coming to you real quick, bro. And you already prepared. So just be ready when it hits your face. These same dudes you talking about gonna be the same dudes you knocking out.
God willing, brother. God willing.
Crazy.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go do what you gotta do. I'm
No
about to get
doubt.
ready to watch these Patriots and do some yoga. And
Yes, you said what? You gonna do some what?
yoga. Hey,
I hope you can see my face
I
right now.
can
You
see.
got some.
I can see. Yeah, I'm gonna do some yoga, dog. Recovery, bro.
Oh,
I
well, you
told.
enjoy yourself, bro. I hope you get the longest split you ever
Nah,
had,
I
bro.
ain't
I
doing.
hope you
I
do
ain't
splits.
doing no splits or nothing, nigga. This is pure recovery based.
All right, bro.
All right,
For
all right,
sure.
gangsta. I'm gonna talk to you.
All right, brother. Do your thing.
Peace.
What's up, villains? New episodes of the Will vs. the Way Uncensored MMA podcast drop weekly. Make sure to check out our most recent episodes and latest interviews that we've had on the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.